everyone, John Henry here, slingshotfutures.com, and welcome to the Market Mindset, where we take a look at the psychology today so that we can better understand tomorrow. And today, we've got a wild one in our hands. We've got the S&P. Now, if you have, not had a TV or haven't loaded up your charts or been living under a rock and maybe missed the fact, the S&P is very bullish. It hasn't stopped going higher. So with that immediate bullishness that we've kind of got on the back burner, yesterday was a small little pullback day. They pulled back part of that trend, and then today we opened with a big gap higher all the way above the prior high of day. They pull back and tap the prior high of day and close strong bull. That's a big clue that the buyers are swarming into the market and they're being very aggressive about it. Now, arguably, there could be an arrow here as well. The reason I stuck with one arrow is because either one of these is totally acceptable, right? This is the first candle of the day, so I can be a little bit aggressive. Being the first one to the party is always a little dangerous. But when they followed it up with this bad boy right here, you know what's happening, right? The buyers are swarming in, they're taking it higher, they're going for a bigger objective, and that's exactly what they did. Beautiful run higher on either candle, whichever one you took. Nice opportunity to catch a long side move. Now, something kind of fell apart here a little bit for the S&P. You'll notice one thing, right? This is a pretty big correction down. All of the buyers who've been buying in, their stops, they're below the low, right? So unless that low is broken, they're going to be in the buy side and they're going to keep buying more. So as long as that low stays intact, we're still bullish, but the further and further we go, the less interested the buyers are going to be in a big breakout move like we've been seeing, rather than or in favor of taking profit when it comes back to the highs. It's much more likely now. So given the scenario that we're in at the moment, the buyers did defend the lows. They missed it by just a little bit, bounced off the moving average after a huge, just a big old bear attempt to try to get that breakdown. And the buyers defended it with full steam, right? Completely shut down that bear move. So since they shut down that entire bear move, the buyers swarm back in, and now we're looking at more and more and more buying opportunities, right? Because now we know the sellers are stuck. The sellers will have seen that as an attempt to break down, selling into it, and immediately stopped out. And once they got stopped out, maybe the sellers are going to give it one more shot to the downside. They tried, the buyers reversed it back up. So everything pointing to the upside. And the main objective now, again, because we haven't really gotten that follow through and this pullback was so deep, the objective now is just back to the highs. Now, because we do have a higher low, they may get a little bit further through the top, but all things considered, that's kind of what we're looking for right now. It's just the buyers that have been scaling into this entire pullback thinking, all right, you know what? This is about all it's going to give me. I bought in here, I bought in here, bought in here, XYZ, wherever they got in. Now they're going to look to get out at the high. So really interesting day today in the markets across the board. Lots of funky kind of movement. And today on the S&P is no exception. Great combination of technical analysis with market psychology. Hopefully you traded your plan today, because if you didn't, you had a little bit of a rough time. I know a lot of traders got a little bit caught up today. It's a lot of back and forth. So that's why we always say, make that plan, trade the plan, follow those rules, and you will be just fine. Until the next time, we'll see y'all tomorrow.